A big move today in Minneapolis to guarantee a place for people seeking gender-affirming care. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey signed an executive order that would protect those patients. Our Sammy Selena joins us to tell us more about this action. Sammy?
Sharon, Mayor Frey says this sends a message that Minneapolis is a safe place for those folks seeking care.
We want to make sure that you feel safe in getting the gender-affirming care that you need.
City leaders say this message is needed right now.
They are being criminalized, vilified, and even murdered.
Providers tell us that patients out of state will come to Minneapolis to get the health care they need, but sometimes they worry access could be taken away.
I think what this executive order does is it really eases a burden for patients and their families in terms of knowing that their home can remain their home. A lot of what we hear from patients and families is that they're worried that access to this life-saving care may be removed.
For me as a trans person,
Nick Shanilak said he couldn't transition until he moved to the Twin Cities.
what it says for me is that it's safe to take that first step in Minneapolis because you know that the next step will still be there to take when you're ready, whenever that may be.
The message also means a lot to parents.
My child transitioned socially when she was 5 years old.
Hannah Edwards says this is a big deal.
She's super bright and energetic and creative. She's always going 100 miles an hour.
We talked to her throughout the years about parenting her transgender daughter.
I never get up and think about being a girl. And the truth of the matter is she doesn't either. She just is, right? And we all think she's making a change. She didn't make a change, she just solidified, and we made the change.
Hannah says the conversations have been difficult, and there were times where her daughter's choices and her parenting choices were questioned.
I think it sends a message to places in greater Minnesota that this is the right thing to do, right? And that Minneapolis is a safe place.
That's what we want to provide because trans kids, gender nonconforming kids, they belong. They belong everywhere. They belong in their schools, in their families. They belong on sports teams. They belong in our clinics, and they certainly belong here in the city of Minneapolis.
Those doctors also say that transgender and non-binary people of color have extra barriers. They hope that this will reassure them that Minneapolis is a safe place. Sharon?
A really important story. Thank you, Sammy.